Hello everyone, I'm Richard Harris and welcome to Universal Nissan here in Orlando, Florida. And I'm very excited to announce the new 2023 Nissan Z. Alright everyone, with the new 2023 Nissan Z, Nissan has gone out of the way to bring a lot of heritage and history to the vehicle. You're going to notice right up front that this looks a lot like a Datsun 240Z, just modernized. From the headlights here with the different rings around it, looking like the old 240Z with the headlights the same. You're going to notice the body lines leading from the bumper to the hood, especially the middle line right here where it splits up on top and gives you that old bulge in the 240 and the 260Z back in the day. Very resemblance to that. Now making our way our back, following the belt line from the fender to the back, and notice it splits right here and goes all the way across, giving you some great aerodynamic ability on the vehicle. Now this being the Proto Spec, it does only come in the Ikazuchi yellow, and it is the only way to get the bronze raised alloy wheels with the yellow Akebono brakes on it. Now, before we get into more specs in the back, let's talk about the new power plant for the new 2023 Nissan Z. So in the all-new Z, we also have an all-new engine, a very first for the Z. We have now a VR30 DET, which is a 3-liter, 6-cylinder twin-turbo engine. Now, one of the cool things about this engine, it produces 400 horsepower and 350 foot-pounds of torque, completely available at 1,600 RPMs, which is absolutely amazing. A lot of power for the new Z to keep it up with modern-day sports car standards. Now, you are going to notice that the engine is pushed further back, and that's further bringing in the 370Z and the 350Z. Used to have that perfect weight and balance ratio of the vehicle, and that helps with that as well. It's keeping the weight to the center of the vehicle, allowing you for better handling, better steering response, while inputting this much more aggressive power. Now, you're going to notice now we also have, from factory, a stiffer shock tower up front, connecting both your struts together to give it that better rigidity, better control, better suspension out of it. This also comes available on both a 9-speed automatic and a 6-speed manual. So you have the choice of mating your new Z to either an automatic or a manual. The automatics both come with launch control, whether you go sport or performance. If you go performance and you get a manual, you'll also get the launch control. Now, this being a Proto Spec, which is a mirror image of the performance model Z that everyone will be having available to purchase later this year, you're going to notice you're going to have the front shutters right here, the active air shutters for better cooling in the engine, as well as the front lower lip. Now, behind this grille here is where we have all of our Nissan safety features that everyone's gotten used to loving and having all their vehicles. From your front collision warning sensor, your front pedestrian warning. You're also going to notice your front parking sensors, which are also active with pedestrian warning. And in the windshield, traditional, you have also your lane departure warning as well. So whether you go performance or you go Proto Spec, you'll have that all available. Actually, even your sport model has these features standard. You just won't have the front lip in the bottom. Now, I had mentioned that this is a very rare and exclusive Proto Spec, a Z, which is only one of 240 made. You also only come in this color. Now, whether you get the Ikazuchi yellow or the Boulder gray or even the white tricoat pearl, you are going to get this two-tone. So you'll see your side mirror with the LED markers black matching the top, two-tone. You'll get this silver color split right here, separating the contrast between the black and the color of the vehicle. You gotta love that belt line that's coming from the front, again bringing in that aerodynamics all the way across, and the very large rear quarter panel, which is great for us performance guys that want to put bigger tires on these vehicles. So we're definitely gonna be able to put that power down to the ground. Now let's go ahead and make our way inside. I want to show you what changes we have on the vehicle inside. Now that we've made it inside the vehicle, I want to show you a couple of changes. This, again, being the Proto Spec, you're going to have that exclusive yellow stitching all the way across the dash. You'll find that same stitching in your seat and in your door panels. Now, when you go performance or the Proto Spec, you are going to have the leather bolsters on the outside and the suede in the middle. One cool thing about the Proto Spec, check out that yellow right in the middle, hidden behind the black. A very cool detail there. Now, this one in particular is a 9-speed automatic, so you'll have your shifter right here, start and stop button to the left, and the D mode to change your drive modes on the right-hand side. Heated seat controls here in the center because it is a performance spec model. If you go to sport, you won't have the heated seats there. Now, making our way to the steering wheel, now this is one of my favorite parts, is a GTR inspired steering wheel on it, and this being the automatic, you're also going to have the paddle shifters right behind the steering wheel, so you have your downshift and your upshift. Brand new to the 2023 models, we have a 12.3-inch digital display. The display is fully customizable. It was actually worked together in Nissan in the Nismo department with one of the Nismo drivers. They had worked together to make the design of the digital gauge cluster. It has a shift light on the top right above your large tachometer that you have right there, and it's actually fully customizable with 3 different displays. Now, making our way to the right, you'll notice the 3 dash pillar gauges that have been here in just about every Z. It wouldn't be nice Z heritage without having those there. You have boost, turbo speed, and voltage all displayed there for you, and it lights up with you with the dash. Making our way down, we're gonna have our 9-inch to completely touchscreen, full color display from Nissan. So when you go performance, it'll be 9-inch. If it's a sport model, it'll be an 8-inch display. Same features in it, just a little bit smaller in size. You'll be equipped with AM, FM, XM satellite radio, of course Bluetooth streaming. Now when you go performance, you'll also have wireless Apple CarPlay. They all have the CarPlay. When the performance model, you'll get wireless, and you also have Android Auto there as well. USB-C and USB-B traditional still there, completely available. And one of my favorite things, traditional e-brake. That hasn't gone away. This is still a sports car, folks. Now you have a cup holder right here, and if you slide this back, you actually have another one hidden right there, and you can also go ahead and open this up and everything by hitting that button right there. Everything's blacked out. You have black headliner, black B-pillars, making your way down to the doors, all completely blacked out. Now in traditional heritage fashion, we do have the 240Z up front. Inside, we have a good mix of the 350Z, 370Z. You'll notice the door handles and the air vents are very ominous to what they had in those vehicles as well. Your blind spot detection is actually located right here on the left side of each door, left and right side. It will light up yellow for you whenever someone's in your blind spot. And if somehow you didn't notice it was lit up, and you hit your turn signal, it'll actually give you an audible and a visual warning both there and in your center display, letting you know someone's there for you. Now, very cool features here up front, but let's make our way to the back. I want to talk a little bit about some of the heritage back there, and I'll open up the trunk for you guys. So guys, now that we've made it to the back, I definitely want to talk about it, since one of my favorite Z is actually the 300ZX, and the back is completely designed to give heritage and history to that Z right there. You're going to notice very similar taillights, just now modernized and complete LED, going all the way across. Brand new Nissan logo here. Now, cool thing, this is actually where you find the switch to open up the trunk. If you reach right under, hidden, you'll feel the button. Just tap it, it opens up, and makes way to the trunk. Plenty of space, just like the old Z chassis, the 350 and the 370Z. You can fit about 1 or 2 golf clubs in here. Now, this being the performance type of model, the Proto Spec as well, you are going to come with 8-speaker Bose sound system, and your subwoofer is actually back here as well, right under this carpet. Now that we've made it to the back, I had mentioned that when you go performance, you get a couple extra goodies in the vehicle. You start getting the Akebono brakes, you get the wheels, the raised alloy wheels, but you also get limited slip differential. You also get a carbon fiber drive shaft when you go to the manual transmission as well, along with the zinc ref matching and everything else included with the vehicle. Now, you'll notice down here your rear parking sensors with pedestrian warning. So if you back up and you get close to an object, it'll actually stop automatically. Or if someone just walks behind you, it'll stop automatically as well, giving you that warning. Lower rear diffuser, very nice, following the great arrow going all the way across the vehicle, tied in nice piano black finish. And you'll notice 2 tips for your dual exhaust in the back. One of the coolest things about the car is definitely how it sounds, guys. You definitely want to come in and check that out and hear how the car sounds like for us. Along with your performance spec, you're also going to get this rear spoiler right here. If it was a sport model, you just wouldn't have this here, but this is part of that package as well. All right, guys, just go ahead and give us a like and a subscribe on our video. Again, my name is Richard Harris, one of the certified sales consultants here at Universal Nissan, presenting you the new 2023 Nissan Z Proto Spec. And remember, here at Universal Nissan, where it's truly the better place to buy.